What's up, everybody? GeauxBurns climbing back upon Mount Soapbox for yet another rant. As with tradition with almost every Sunday, as long as I or you have something to rant about. And you can send your rants my way via the comment section below. You can tweet them to me. You can message me via the Facebook page. Or, if you're feeling old school, you can email me your rants anytime, GeauxBurns@gmail.com. Today we are ranting about the Minivan Custom. Is it the worst lowrider ever? Well, I'm going to turn it over to you, my viewers, subscribers, and fans. This is what some of you had to say. Des said, yep, I don't like any of the lowriders really, but this would be the worst of the list. Then, of course, Online Gamer said this, I just wish the Minivan Custom had more to offer. This was pretty weak on Rockstar's part. James Birch chimed in with this, yeah, I don't care for this car. The Tornado is my favorite lowrider. And finally, Blizz Sanchez said, yep, Rockstar, what the fuck? And Crone said, are you using a new mic? And yes, Crone, I am using a new mic. I love how Crone's always relevant to the conversation. Anyways, back on topic. So yes, obviously, most of the gamers out there in the community don't really care for the Minivan Custom, myself included. There's obviously those that like the Minivan Custom, but they're in a small minority. And I hope they actually enjoy the Minivan Custom unlike the rest of us. So what are my issues with the Minivan Custom? Well, first off, it is over $1 million to fully upgrade. And it shares a lot of the same mods and features with the Moonbeam Custom, the other lowrider van. So basically, Rockstar had all this stuff they built for the Moonbeam Custom, and they needed another van to put all that stuff in to justify creating another vehicle for the Lowriders Custom Classics update. So naturally, they went with the Soccer Mom Mobile. An absolutely brilliant move on Rockstar's part. Now, what's really sad about this is the Moonbeam is obviously the cooler of the two vans. And maybe that's the real issue here. Maybe Rockstar should have picked a van other than the minivan, like maybe a Gang Burrito Custom. That would have been kind of cool. Or something else entirely like the Speedo or one of the other awesome vans in the game. Or they could have just picked another car entirely that's not a van, because there's several other options I think would make great lowriders, like the Peyote, the Manana, even Lamar's Ride. The Emperor would have been better. The Blade, and of course the Picador, all of which would have been better lowriders than the Minivan Custom. But maybe this is a symptom of a larger issue. And what I'm talking about is low rider fatigue. Now, ever since Grand Theft Auto Online came out in October 2013, one of the things a lot of the community wanted besides heists was low riders, just like in San Andreas. And I know there's a community out there that loves the low riders, and we finally got them in November 2015 with the Lowriders update, and most recently, in addition to that, with the Lowriders Custom Classics, which means there are now 11 lowriders to choose from, and coming up on Tuesday, there'll be 12 with the brand new Sabre Turbo Custom, which will hopefully be way cooler than the Minivan Custom. So here's all the lowriders that have come out thus far. The Buccaneer Custom, the Chino Custom, Faction Custom, the Moonbeam Custom, Primo Custom, Voodoo Custom, the Faction Donk, the Slam Van Custom, the Virgo Classic Custom, the Tornado Custom, as well as the Minivan Custom. So that's 11 lowriders total, which currently should be more than enough lowriders to satisfy the lowrider community. And I don't have a problem with Rockstar continuing to add a new lowrider here and there, but just put it into an update along with all the other content. The new supercar, the new sports car, sports classic, muscle, the new clothing, Pegasus vehicles, and a lowrider. We no longer need an update revolved around specifically lowrider stuff. I believe there's more than enough in the game already, especially since there's a lot of other options that Rockstar can go with. For example, A military update would be really cool. That's something a lot of people in the community have been wanting for quite some time now. You could add some previous vehicles that have yet to make it in Grand Theft Auto Online, like the Hunter, aka the Apache helicopter, the Rustler World War II plane from Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, the APC from Grand Theft Auto 4, Ballad of Gay Tony, military uniforms, helmets, and maybe a few weapons as well. Another good DLC would be a biker update, because there's a lot of MCs in Grand Theft Auto Online, and there are motorcycles that were in Lost in the Damned for Grand Theft Auto 4. They have yet to make the transition over to GTA Online, along with biker clothing, leather pants, vests, jackets, etc. That'd be pretty cool. Perhaps the addition of the Lost Slam Van that came with the heist update. At the very least, the ability to take that Slam Van and customize it to your heart's content. Those are just two of several updates out there that Rockstar could do that would go in a different direction, bring something new into Grand Theft Auto Online, besides another Lowriders update. And hopefully Rockstar is done with that. And like I said, I don't have a problem with them continuing to add Lowriders. I just don't want any more Lowrider DLCs, because not everybody is into Lowriders. Now, probably what most of the community wants by now is some sort of expansion update, because, we've been playing in Southern San Andreas for quite some time now, just over 2 years. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot to do, but we just want somewhere to go. So hopefully Rockstar is also working on some sort of expansion, whether it's North Yankton, Liberty City, Las Venturas, or San Fierro. That's another option that Rockstar has besides yet another Lowriders update. Now, even if Rockstar doesn't make any more Lowriders, it's not necessarily bad news for Benny's. He's not going to go out of business, because, as Rockstar's already pointed out in the January 2016 update, with the addition of the Sultan RS and the Banshee 900R, Benny's can do more than just lowriders. So he could have souped up muscle cars. He could have supercars that have more options that you can pick and choose from. But Benny's doesn't just have to be about lowriders and sports cars and muscle cars and supercars. I could also foresee a future where you're able to take off-road vehicles into Benny's in order to fix them up a little bit more, and of course add lift kits to them. That would be freaking sweet. So I don't think we're going to be seeing the end of Benny's anytime soon, but hopefully Rockstar will be giving us a break from lowriders following the Sabre Turbo Custom coming out this Tuesday.